Well, hey, I'm in the shop today with John Sloan from the Eastwood Company. How appropriate. John, good to see you, man.
Great to be here, Dennis.
Well, you guys have been making specialty tools and coatings and supplies for the hobby forever.
Oh, over 25 years.
But the coolest thing you guys have come up with, and you did so about, I don't know, 7 years ago or so, is the hot coat system. Basically, the home hobbyist powder coating system.
Yeah, it's a product that I'm very excited about and was very excited to work with the guy in R&D on, and it's a great product. For the first time, the home enthusiast has a means to powder coat parts with professional results right at home.
Yeah, and powder coating is so much more durable than painting. It's so much more environmentally friendly. And I mean, historically, it was commercial applications or professionally done. Now you can do it in the privacy of your own shop, right?
Absolutely.
Well, let's talk about the process of powder coating, because it's really it's attaching a dry pigment to a metal surface through the magic of electrostatic attraction, right?
That's right. As the powder flows through the nozzle of the gun, it's actually charged with about 10,000 volts, and the part that you're coating is actually grounded, so
it just sticks.
It's very much attracted to that grounded surface.
So let's powder coat a piece. What do you say, valve cover?
I think that's a great
beautiful.
start.
So first of all, we got to get that baby clean. As with any painting or powder coating, it's got to be clean. So you're right, sandblast or chemical strip or whatever.
Whatever it takes to get down to clean bare metal. You want that to be free of any grease, wax, rust, any other coating that might be on the surface.
Clean as can be. And then I'm going to hit it with kind of a pre-paint.
Pre-painting prep will get rid of any residual grease, oil, silicone, wax that might be on there.
So I'm going to fill up my gun, my reservoir here, about what?
About a third to a half full.
And I'm going to hook that gun up to a compressor. And what kind of pressure?
Very little, actually. 5 to 8 psi is all you really need.
So you're just kind of wafting it on. You're just kind of poof.
That's right. You're not looking for the density of material coming through the end of this gun that you would with a liquid coating gun.
So I'm going to put the piece then on a rack, and the key, of course, then is grounding it, either grounding the rack or grounding the piece itself.
The part directly.
And then I'm going to apply the powder, kind of nice and evenly. I mean, it seems to me like it's actually, you don't have to be as critical in the application.
It's much easier to apply than liquid coatings. There's no fear of creating a drip or a run, no dry spray, no overspray. You merely need to coat the part until you can no longer see the base metal showing through.
And it's probably a little bit self-limiting. After a while, you just don't
stand. It is. It's almost impossible to apply too much powder.
Then the other great thing is, unlike overspray with liquid paints, which stick to your floor, I can sweep this residue up, the overspray, if you will, and just pitch it.
That's another big plus. The cleanup is so much easier because there's no hazardous waste, there's no solvents to be concerned about.
So then I'm going to bake this baby in just a home oven, probably not the one in your kitchen, but in essence, just a regular oven, right?
That's right. A lot of our customers use an oven in their garage environment and powder coat things up to the size of wheels and intake manifolds.
So I bake it at what temperature?
Typically 400 degrees Fahrenheit.
And for how long?
20 minutes after flow out occurs.
And by flow out, you mean I put that in there, I got this dusty part, powdery coated part, but over time, you'll see that turn to a nice sheen, a nice glossy wet look almost, right?
That's right, yeah. It transitions from that dry dust look to a wet look, and then add 20 minutes to that, and you have a completely coated
Pull
part.
it out, bring it, serve with a little hollandaise, perhaps béarnaise sauce, and it's lovely, right?
That's right. The whole process is less than an hour, and as soon as the part is cool enough to handle, you can bolt it back in place.
Off you go.